Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure to see you. How have you been? How are your kids? Um, I don't think we have any announcements, but welcome to the game. We are the Rolling Nomads. I am your game master for tonight, Gilbert Ramos. This is Witcher Ways of Old. And because I have no announcements, let's go ahead and jump right into it and meet our players, shall we?
Oh, hello. I know I look different than the way I usually look, and that's because this is my appearance and I can do whatever the hell I want with it. Hello, I'm Avery. I'm at Golden Gwydion on all of the social media platforms, and this evening I will be playing the daring debutante, Kalmasak.
Hi, I'm Luna, or Druid by Night. You can find me at Druid by Night on all the social medias, including here on Twitch. And tonight I will be playing Sorcerer Supreme, Cersei Aveline.
Hello, everybody. I am Azure or Rachel. I am playing the Bear Witcher Ingrid of Sintra, about to have a very quick and successful homecoming.
Hi, I'm as I was on the social medias because I think I'm funny, and tonight I will be playing everyone's favorite criminal, Relg. And this is gonna go without a hitch. Everything's gonna go fine, smooth, like butter in the winter.
I'm so scared.
I'm so
Butter
scared right
in
now.
the winter. I don't know why everyone is so on an edge. I mean, Calamus seems so relaxed. I be just vibe like the bards. Um, yeah, we have no announcements. Our players have been met, so let's jump right into today's episode of Ways Fold. We begin each session as we always do with a recap. I will be providing a recap tonight. With a finger. Is that objection or? Okay, cool. Sweet. I will be providing a recap for tonight. We last left our heroes. We had a bit of a flashback as we saw Relg's dream. Relg, in the nightmare, was in this forest running. Relg, I'm gonna call on you a little bit for this. This was a bit of a memory, was it not?
It was indeed.
I believe this was the memory of your first time trying to escape the Duchess that you were employed to.
We'll call it employed, yeah. The first time Rogue ever tried to run.
Yeah, that's a fun word for it, employed. Well, Relg had decided that the employment was no longer in their favor, so it departed under the cover of night and rain and lightning and thunderstorm. Now, the memory warped into a nightmare truly when the Duchess herself caught him. But it was not the Duchess, it was the creature that was slain in the waking world not hours before, speaking with the Duchess's voice. Words were exchanged, trauma was played upon, and, those strings were tugged. All for Relg to have to sort of break their thumb and break their wrist a little bit to escape the grasp of this creature. As Relg ran, it came upon the group here, Calamus, Cersei, and Ingrid. But they seemed different. They seemed surprised to see him. Calamus stepped forward and assessed this individual and simply said to pay him no mind, that he was not worth it. After a brief exchange of words, Relg bidding Calamus, Dream Calamus, that he wouldn't say that. It's not him, it's not real. Calamus exchanged harsher words and bid Ingrid to strike, to end this nonsense here and now. This is when Relg woke up. The sound of Ingrid's sort of attacking grunt merged from dream into reality as Relg stepped outside, arrow knocked, bow drawn, and so Calamus and Ingrid having a bit of an exchange. Now, Relg did not reveal who the arrow was pointed at, and we love that. mystery and intrigue. After things settled down a little bit, Relg and Calamus exchanged words. Cersei began to get ready for her trip to Aretusa using the newest spell in her retinue, Teleport. Planning was done, and as Cersei teleported, Ingrid and Calamus sparred. In a rare stroke of luck, Relg set out to, realizing that they did not have a silver weapon of their own, set out to possibly find some silver. Just as he was about to give up, they came upon, well, I was going to say a gold mine, but in truth, a silver mine. Looked like a fresh vein, and the walls, floor, and ceiling positively littered with silver. Excitedly, Relg ran back to his friends, and the trio began the interesting task of mining the silver using Igni and Firestream, as well as there was a coffee pot involved. Just kind of, they didn't have a pickaxe, so they were making do. Meanwhile, Cersei was at Aretusa gathering supplies, ran into Aurelia, and explained the situation that is currently unfolding. The two gathered supplies and watched using hydromancy the trio's mining efforts. After a bit of time, they re-emerged with their friends. The two groups now joined, there was some pleasantries exchanged, and then the true task of setting out began. Aurelia had to become familiar with the location that she would cast Standing Portal to, allowing the group to travel. So Hydromancy was cast once more, Elodie being the focus. We saw horrible things. Elodie has been forced to drink blood against her will, and as this group knows, blood being a sort of almost like an alcoholic beverage, this was truly taking an incredible amount of free will away from Elodie, essentially being forced to imbibe a drug. Cersei broke for a moment at this, as Renwick forced her to drink from a live human being that he had killed right before her eyes. The last thing we saw of Elodie was her apologizing to a corpse. As Cersei gathered herself, Aurelia knelt down beside her, gathered around by her friends. Relg prepared his arrows, dipping them in the molten silver, waiting for them to dry and harden, turning them slowly, allowing some sort of effectiveness against these creatures, these monsters that they will go fight now. Where last we saw our heroes, they were stepping into a portal. We had seen them disappear from the mountainside of the Amel Mountains, and now we join them reappearing inside, taking their very first steps, for most of them, into Haern Caduch. Heroes. We have a map for you. There is a brief moment where you may act. So, I would like you all to roll some initiative. This will determine the turn order, and then I will add in the Garcane and anything else that might be in the room.
I hated the last part of that sentence. That was good.
And initiative is D10 plus reflex.
That is correct.
D10
Perfect.
plus reflex. All right, my armor makes me less right now, so that's 7 instead of 10.
Indeed, it does.
16.
17.
11. My notoriously low initiative.
18.
I'm going to have everyone repeat their numbers again because I'm a fool and did not prepare a. Wait a second. There's a handy
screen isn't
dandy
swapped
tool for
over.
that. Oh, it's not swapped over. It should be. Give your Roll20 a refresh.
No, I was talking about Twitch.
Ah, yes. The viewers. Hello, friends. I didn't forget you. I would never.
We're using theater of the mind. You're gonna need to activate your telepathy for this episode. Tune in next week and you get a free wet bag.
A what?
So,
Oh, right.
this is what our companions are dealing with. We can see Elodie here in the corner, as well as 2 Garcane. Forgive my Garcane tokens. I do not possess any. This being the
enough.
portal that Aurelia must maintain concentration on, or maintain unable to cast any spells in this moment if she wishes to keep the portal open. So, real quick, let me get those numbers again, starting with Calamus.
18.
18. And then Cersei.
11.
Ruff. Ingrid.
17.
Excellent. Relg.
16.
Do you want
Oh.
Aurelia's?
I would, just in case.
13.
Excellent. So, as I said, we're going to give you guys a sort of surprise round here. So the order of that is going to be Cal, Ingrid, Relg, Aurelia, and then Cersei.
Calamus, I'm gonna send you, because you have Nyoka's Serpentine Silver Sword right now. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of the information for that sword really quick. I meant to before.
Please do. Because that's the sword that's in Calamus's hand right now.
Don't forget, it also does poison on a 30% chance.
Yay. Alright. So Calamus is here.
Send it to you.
Calamus is just gonna go ahead and run right here. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that would be my 5. And that is right next to said Garcane. And Calamus is gonna make a strong attack. If that would be pleasing to the storyteller.
Absolutely, I apologize. I'm getting this turn order on the screen as well, so that the viewers can keep track as well.
Oh, no worries, you're doing great, Gilbert.
Struggling.
You're doing
Okay.
great.
They changed things on
Why?
Roll20, and I hate it.
Yep.
Always happens. I get one good hit and then I'm gonna be garbage the rest of this fight. Okay. So that's... the 10 exploded with the 7 after that, so that's 17. Plus the 15 that I add. That is 33.
$33 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get the Arcane's roll here. We're gonna do We'll keep this simple. We shouldn't have kept it simple. Alright, you said 33 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is a 23 to try to dodge. That is fully 10 over, so you're gonna do a crit.
Yay.
Roll for body location.
Yeah. That's another D10. 3.
Excellent. And this is for the location?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love how we have such calming music in the background right now.
It's so relaxing for us being in a fight.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We're
because
gonna
nothing's
fix
wrong
that.
is gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly happen.
Yeah, exactly.
The fight up to this point has been our like dream remembering of how it happened. When the music changes, it goes to the actual moment.
Absolutely.
Right.
Hello, monsters, please. There we go. A 3, you say.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be dealt to his torso.
Wonderful. What's my next roll? Damage? Is that my next roll?
Skills and mods, above defense, 7 or above. Well, he's gonna take some damage right off the bat, because again, crit. This is gonna be a complex critical. Yeah, 2d6 to determine location. I apologize. I think it was 2d6 to determine the location of the... That's okay. If it's a torso, we'll apply...
I can reroll it. It's fine. No worries.
Well, your choice. You can either reroll it, or we can go off of the fact that it's a torso wound and choose something off of the critical table.
I'll reroll location.
Copy.
Let's keep it above board.
Fair enough.
6.
6. Honestly, could have kept it. It's broken ribs. For mechanical purposes, verbatim from the book, broken ribs. The blow breaks your ribs, causing immense pain when you bend and strain. Take a -2 to body and a -1 to reflex and dex.
Hell yeah.
Damage wise, that is going to be, because it's 46 plus 2. Because it's silver.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. I'm gonna go ahead and make a stun save for this creature. He is not stunned.
Nah.
22 points of damage.
Excellent.
And then 30% chance of poisoning.
Excellent.
Where's my percentile dice? Right there. Am I rolling up or down? Like 30 and below or 70 and above?
So, I've been doing 70 and above, for these purposes, so, like, going the top, if that makes sense.
For sure.
Yeah. But in reality,
84.
if you're... Holy shit.
You know what's crazy? The number in my head was 83.
Wow.
I said no witchcraft during games. This is cheating.
Sorry. I'll stop.
I will never stop finger wiggling, though. You can't take that from me.
Never. Cool. He's poisoned. He's got broken ribs. You said 22 damage. He's not stunned. And this is with the...
that was a strong attack, so that adds damage, right?
Yes, I believe it... What is it? Times 2, times 3?
Times
It's
2.
times 2.
I'm asking as if I don't have the common rules right in front of me. Yeah.
Yeah, Gilbert, you made this common rules doc once.
I made this fancy common rules doc, and I never use it. I mean, I do use it. Strong melee. Yep. Does double damage. That's technically 44. So we're gonna do some math. My favorite part of Witcher. So 44. And this is with the Serpentine Silver Sword, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Sweet. This is a rough day for this guy. That's okay. I believe the torso is just A 1 modifier. Yeah, times itself, times 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's rough. That is silver, and that's silvered. Sweet. Calamus, if my math is correct, you're gonna deal a full 44 damage to this creature.
Sick.
Did you already roll the poison percentile?
I did.
Yes.
I rolled an 84%. It is poisoned.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Calamus, is that your turn?
I moved, I acted and made a strong attack, not a fast one, so I don't get a second. Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
You can still spend stamina too if you want to, I think, right?
Yeah, I guess I could.
It's up to you.
You know what? Smoke them if you got them. Let's spend some stamina and whack them again.
Go for it.
The music changed. I'm
What could that mean?
scared.
So that is 8 plus 9, which is 17, plus 6, 23 to hit him.
23. I will roll. It's gonna
And that
have
is with
to
the -3 for the strong attack. Otherwise, it would
copy
have been a
that.
26.
He's gonna have to expend some stamina and make a dodge. Unfortunately, Calamus, that is a 30.
Sick.
So, the attack misses. And so to detail this is all happening, we'll get to that, it's fine. Next up is Ingrid.
All right. So that's a pillar right here, right? That.
Yes, those 6 little digits in the center of the room, those are pillars.
Okay, cool. So the full round action charge doesn't say I can't move around anything while I charge. It doesn't say it's a specific direct line. It just says I move my run speed and do a strong attack. I would like to do that if that's okay with the storyteller, right into the creature that the Garcane that Calamus is fighting.
Yeah, it doesn't say they have to do it in a straight line or anything like that.
No, I was rereading the rules twice. All it says is by taking a full round, you can execute a charge against a target. A charge allows you to move up to your run speed and then make a strong attack. Suffers
easy.
-3 to hit. Yeah, so.
Perfect.
Sweet. Yeah, so Ingrid is just going to... Oh, let me click on that and then move her right there. And then strong attack.
This is a full round action, correct?
Yes.
Copy that.
Reflex effects dodge, yes.
Yes, it does.
Let me see.
Yep,
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
10 plus 7 plus... Oh! 10 plus 2. So that's 12. 17 plus 12.
29.
29.
Minus 3. 26.
That is a 20 minus 1, so that's 20. That's 28. The dodge.
Damn.
So, Ingrid, you rush forward as Calamus misses his strike. You swing your sword, and the creature sort of ducks low. It's a strange arc in its spine as it sort of meets your gaze and begins to kind of growl. Anything else, Ingrid?
I can't spend the 3 stamina because I was full round, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, then. Nope, that's it. There's nothing else I can do.
Actually, let me double check
wait.
something to make sure I'm not giving you wrong information. Continue, go ahead.
Wait. No, I had vampire oil. Never mind. That's not going to matter in this instance. You're muted.
So I'm going to go ahead and say you can, because we've been, in the previous Brooksa fight, you guys were running to kind of catch up to one another, and that is a full round action technically. And we were allowing you guys to take an extra action in order to continue running, to kind of just full on, like, sprint.
Mhm.
Does that sound fair to everybody, since this was allowed to use for the run and everything? Alright. Then, sweet. The only other warning I can have to give is that the monsters can do it too. But that's not a huge concern.
Okay, cool. In that case, with the swing of the sword and the charge missing, probably on the upswing, she's going to instead pull one hand off from the hilt and then cast Fire Stream on it using full 7 dots of stamina. I see you going for the book.
Excellent. So, go ahead and give me this roll. Again, it's at a -3 because it's an extra action.
I will go ahead and reveal only one spot of my bingo board. The free space in the middle was Ingrid cast Signy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that is my spellcasting plus will 5 plus 9, 9, 10, 13, 14.
This is Fire Stream, correct?
Yeah, 23 minus 3, you said? So
Mhm.
20.
And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, Fire Stream can be aimed at a part.
Let me see. I believe so. Let me see. Igni now throws out a continuous stream of fire and sparks from your hand, which does 1d6 damage per stamina point spent. Has 75% chance of setting opponent on fire. Fire stream must be maintained every round. You can switch targets, and can be aimed at body locations.
Cool. So something to keep in mind for future Fire Streams.
Okay.
Is that if you want to call out what part you want to aim for, by all means. However, with a 29, creature is going to twist and sort of almost show its belly as it sort of contorts and is now standing on its legs, belly up, and flips over on its front once more, and dodges the attack, Ingrid.
Damn. Gotcha. That's it then.
Excellent. Continuing this sort of surprise. I'm so sorry, actually. This is a little bit of a modified thing for Witcher, this surprise round. Witcher doesn't technically have surprise rounds, however, this is technically an ambush, so you guys would have a +5 to your stuff here. So, backtracking just a little bit, Calamus, do you recall your second roll?
Yeah, it was a 23, but they rolled a 30 to dodge, so it still wouldn't hit.
Copy that. And then, Ingrid, you rolled a...
26 versus a 28.
Okay, 26 versus 28. This would hit.
Okay. So that was my charged sword attack, which was a strong attack. And that is with Fate, which
Excellent.
does 8d6 plus 5. Let's see. Six, 7, 8. Also has a 75% chance to stagger. So that's 35. 35 times 2 is 70?
70. Go ahead and roll me, because a location wasn't chosen. We're going to roll for body location. So go ahead and give me a D10, please.
That is a 1.
That's a 1, you said?
Yeah.
That's the head.
Oh, I keep flip-flopping those. I keep
10
thinking
is
it's
the
gonna be a
left
10.
leg.
So, a 10 for a monster location would be the tail or wing.
Oh,
But a
excuse
10
me.
on human is left leg. You're absolutely right. So let me do 70 times 3. Goddamn.
What was that, Cal?
210.
That is correct.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, so we need... Okay, subtract
I'm
5.
the math gay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And this is a silver weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Ingrid of Sintra.
Is
Erupting
dagger not
force
gonna matter?
forth from the portal. It's not going to fucking matter. Describe. You aimed at its head. You slash. You have felled the creature. Take some narrative control.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so immediately coming out of the portal, she's hit by a wave of not only fear but also nostalgia. And remembering the nightmare that had plagued her not just the night before, seeing the flashes of Calamus, watching Calamus go in for the attack. She doesn't want to see anything continue on for too long. So with all that emotion in her, she charges forward, fate in hand. And as she closes the distance between her and the Garcane that Calamus is fighting, probably after it gets hit by Calamus's attack and is in a weakened position, she's just gonna take the opportunity and just bring fate, that new sword, right up to its neck, and go in for a decapitation.
Excellent. You decapitate it. The head falls clean. You can almost hear the... In this moment, Cersei, your whole goal here was to keep things quiet. There's a fear in you as it begins to kind of open its mouth, and that gurgling in the back of its throat takes hold. As Ingrid charges forward and cuts that sound short, you can hear a soft thud as the head hits first, and then off to the pile of what looks like refuse and probably some viscera from the previous inhabitants and the leftovers of what Renwick has done here. A soft thud from the body as well. Ingrid, don't forget as well to add that stamina back since you didn't even need Firestream.
So that was +7.
Does that also take it away from your bingo card?
Actually, I guess it would.
It's the free space. It's not like it really matters. It's gonna happen
fair.
again. I mean, you could just
It's
spend the
gonna happen
stamina and
again.
you could just spend the stamina anyway and just fire stream the other one.
It's fun fact. It's still just a range of 3 meters.
Rough.
Yeah.
That seems. You know what? That's a topic
It's
for a
weird.
later time.
I
We
thought it
can
was weird
definitely
too.
discuss this later because I think I agree. But yeah, we'll get into that later, or today if it becomes a prevalent issue. So Ingrid, is that your turn?
I can't use the extra stamina turn then to move more, can I?
You absolutely can. We used it in the Brooks fight to run.
Yep, that's right. So, I can. So I can actually do another run with that. Is that what you're saying?
So in the Brooks fight, you guys were running full round action. You wouldn't be able to do another full
and
round action. You can move with it. I would allow.
Okay. So it brings me down to 47 stamina, and then I'm going to move her. Hold on, let me get the ruler.
Each square is 2 meters.
So 2, 4. Yep. Okay. I'm going to move her heading towards Elodie.
Understood.
There we go.
Is it your turn, Ingrid?
That's my turn.
I believe that brings us to Relg.
All right, so for every point in speed, it's 1 square. No, that sounds wrong.
So you can initially move as many meters as your points in speed. So what is your speed currently?
I believe it's 8. It is 8.
Yeah, so you can move 8 meters. Each square is 2 meters, so you can move 4 squares.
All right, perfect. So, 4. Because Relg's goal is to get to Elodie to break the locks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. But also help with potentially causing issues for the monster. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, that pillar is in the way though, right?
Let's find out together. I'd allow it. It's large enough to be smacked by. I mean, you could kind of peek.
Perfect. Then Rogue's gonna peek and throw one of the silvered knives at it.
Excellent. Let's have that throwing knives.
Okay.
Firstly, before we get any further, this is an interesting strong attack or fast attack. It only matters because of the damage later on.
Probably strong. Just throwing it for all it's worth.
Excellent.
Especially since it's not a perfect silver knife. It's a dipped silver knife. So if we just throw it hard enough, it'll be fine.
That is how they teach you in throwing knife school. So
Yeah.
it's been made with a -3.
Okay.
This creature's going to attempt to
A
reposition.
-3, but a +5 since we're still in the ambush round.
Correct,
So
thank
do
you.
the +2.
Yeah, just at a +2. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Okay. All right. So it's 5, 6. I can do basic math. So it's 6, 16, and then the attribute would be Dex, or
Yes, I believe it. I
throw it.
believe it would be Dex, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Let me double check for you. Someone remember the numbers 155 for me. This would be a small blades roll, correct? Okay, it'd be reflex.
Ooh, nice. Okay, in that case,
Thank you,
18
Calamus.
plus 16 is 34.
Too advanced for my brain. 18 plus 16?
Yeah,
That'd be 34. Handy dandy
34.
calculator.
34. Yeah,
You said that.
34. I did. I got it right.
Excellent.
Yeah, 34.
34. Again, this creature can attempt to reposition. With a 23. So that is 11 points of difference. That is a crit.
Okay. All right.
That is, if you so wish it, that's a deadly critical.
You have to fire off that warning shot. It's important.
Apologies, it's a complex critical. I was looking at the damage itself, not the
Okay. All right.
not the thing, the margin. So, was this aimed at a body location? I don't believe it was, correct? This was just strong attack?
No, it
Was
wasn't
eaten?
called shot.
So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me 2d6.
2d6.
One day I'll memorize this flowchart.
That's a 2 and a 6.
Sweet. So that's going to be an 8 for complex critical. That is also interesting, but I like it. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a choice, because this is also a little bit narrative. Witcher's a this is a storytelling game.
Yeah.
You rolled, you got broken ribs. However, one more, you would have gotten ruptured spleen. I think that makes a little more sense here. If you're comfortable with it, I don't want to take anything away from the player. We can give him a ruptured spleen.
I'm good with ruptured spleen. That makes more sense given a soft throwing knife.
Cool.
What does
Yeah.
the spleen do again?
Well, I'd love to tell you. A tear in your spleen begins bleeding profusely, making you woozy. Make a stun save every 5 rounds. This wound induces bleeding.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
the trade-off from broken ribs is he's not going to take the -2 to body or the -1 to reflex and dex, but he is bleeding and is going to continue doing so and basically continue to leak health points
Okay.
until he gets bandaged up.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. And then what's the silver damage?
Your
It should
silver
be an
damage,
extra.
well, because this is a dipped throwing knife. What is your throwing
Mhm.
knife damage?
It's 1d6.
Cool, you're going to add an extra d6 to that for silver.
All right.
I also
And then
realized if we're
times it by 2 for strong attack.
Yes, so get your total from rolling the dice, and then we're going to multiply it by 2.
I just looked this up and I need to remember next time I cast Igni or anything fire related is that because of my sword it's going to be a +2 difficulty to them dodging it.
11. No. Yes. No. 10. I lied.
Okay. So, you're going to deal 20 damage. We're going to deal with that in a second, because while you were doing that, rolled his stun save. This creature is stunned.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. We're doing great.
You guys are doing really well. I sure hope nothing bad happens. So, with 20 damage, you've applied silvering. Have you... Oh, that's melee stuff. We're good. Tried your silvering, your stuff. We applied your strong body
Was I
location.
supposed to add melee?
No.
with body?
For the extra
Okay,
melee
right.
from body, you're good, because this was a thrown weapon.
Okay, perfect.
Body location has been determined. Subtract from the SP. Multiply by hit location. Spleen's in your torso, right? I'm not crazy. Not like your arm or anything.
If it is, something's real wrong, but given that they're monsters, I'm not gonna judge.
Exactly. Also, I
Cool.
love the fact that we just kind of came in and, as Frank would say, just kind of started blasting.
Just start blasting. Just start throwing.
Yeah.
So once again, with a torso, with a hit to the torso, this is multiplied by 1, so 20 by 1 is 20. Subtracted by the SP is 20, so you're going to deal 20 damage here, Relic. Directly to its
Okay.
torso. It is stunned, it has a ruptured spleen, it's not having a good day. Its friend died. You're really fucking up these things' days.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, or would you like to, because you just moved, attacked, you have an extra action if you so choose, that would expend 3 stamina.
Mm-hmm. I think
You would also be taking the next action at -3.
yeah. I think Rogue's gonna hide behind the pillar and then next turn book it towards Elodie. So yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. I want you, and I know this is going to sound strange, I would like you to
Mhm.
roll me some stealth.
Okay. Alright. I'm good at that.
Why is stealth needed to be rolled here, Gilbert?
We don't ask those questions. Dex and stealth? Dex and stealth.
Dex and
Alright.
stealth.
$18. 23.
23. Excellent. Relg, is that your turn?
It is.
Perfect. That brings us to Aurelia. So Cersei, you have Aurelia's sheet. I'll allow you up to a certain point to command her if you so choose.
I think I don't think my backup plan's needed just yet. So, can she hold an action? We determine we can do that, right?
There's
I
not
remember,
really...
yeah.
There is a way to do it. We're just kind of hand jam this in there, I believe, where you would still lose the stamina if it's a spell.
Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's fine.
cool.
Hmm?
She has to, as a reminder, she cannot cast spells if she's holding the portal open.
Right. Right. Okay. And so she couldn't hold a spell either. Okay. So never mind. She'll just hold the portal open
Okay.
for now.
Expend her stamina, because this is on her turn. She's going to keep it open.
3 stamina, yes. Where is... oh my god. Okay.
It's 3 stamina normally to keep the portal open, correct?
It's 6, but she has a greater focus.
Copy that. Understood. Is that Aurelia's turn?
Yes.
Any form of repositioning or anything like that?
No. Maybe she'll... Yeah, no. She's fine. Maybe.
I think keeping her close to the portal's smart.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to put her, like, behind a pillar. In fact, yes, I do want to do that.
Oh, I see what you mean. So she can't get stuff thrown at her.
Yes, I want her... I can't move her. Where's the ruler?
Where would you like to put her? And I'll go ahead and tackle that for you.
Right there.
Right there.
Mages use cover. It is known.
Is known. Excellent. So, is that Aurelia's turn? You squared away on that?
Yes.
Sweet. If I'm not mistaken, that brings us to you.
Okay. So. Okay. It's stunned. So I have options.
You got this.
Well, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I can either desiccate it by taking the blood out of its body, or
It's
freeze
already
it.
bleeding. I wonder if that would the fact that it's already bleeding have any effect on that?
Technically, no. Mechanically, no.
Gotcha. Could also
It's
cast
stunned.
Fireball on it.
That's too loud.
Too loud. Okay. I vote Desiccation because I think if it's stunned, how long is the stun usually last for?
Until it makes its stun save.
Oh.
Exactly. So if I freeze it,
Does it still need to
then-
make a save for that?
it can make saves for that. Well, it'll auto fail if it's stunned, right?
It's stunned. It can't dodge. Can't reposition.
Okay. Can it resist magic as a dog? Or no, this is also, yeah. When it's stunned?
Let me see. I don't believe so, but let me double check.
Now, here's the dealio. Rui doesn't actually make them a block of ice. However, I'm willing to use a lot of stamina for a novice spell.
Are you?
I am.
We love that confidence.
Good to know. Cool. I'll tell you this, because the stun condition. Before we even get into the magic of these things, verbatim reads: "You are stunned. Your head reeling and vision swimming. You can't take any actions while stunned, and anyone attacking you only has to beat DC 10 to hit you. To end this effect, you must make a stun save. This roll takes your whole turn. If you are struck while stunned, you snap out of it immediately. So, resist magic is not necessarily an action. Yeah, he's kind of a sitting duck. I would still roll resist magic. It's not an action or anything like that. Mechanically, it's not an action to it's something that you're kind of forcing him to have to roll.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna make him not dodge and use Rui to apply the freeze effect.
Understood. And am I understanding that you... So, kindly read Rui so everyone's clear.
Rui creates a thick layer of ice around a target for the duration of the spell. The target is treated as frozen. If used on a non-living target, the target cannot be manipulated or moved.
Understood. But this does not... Alright. Is this what you want to do?
Yes. Do you want me to roll
Understood.
spellcasting?
I would like you to roll spellcasting, please.
Oh my god. Okay, 10. 15 plus 19. And I want to put all 3 luck into this.
Okay. 15 plus 19. That is 20... no, that's 34 if I'm not mistaken. 34. He can't dodge. Cersei, are you content with the effects of Rui?
No. I want him frozen. I don't want him to make a sound.
You want him frozen in a block of ice.
Yes.
Cool. You've already stated that you are willing to put as much stamina as necessary into this. This is the goal that you want. You are, in this moment, utilizing magic the only way you know how. There's only one tool that you have in your tool belt for this. But it's not the tool you need. There are instances where mages cast magic, and it is an effect that they wished for, or something that they needed, but not something they knew that they could do. I want you to expend, and this is without adding in your focuses and such, the cost for this is going to be 25 stamina. Go ahead and use your focuses, if you so wish.
Oh, absolutely. Can I roll expanded magic?
Absolutely. This is the first time we've seen you do this. Let's go ahead and detail expanded magic.
By channeling magic through various magical foci, a mage can wield incredible power. A mage can roll expanded magic before attempting to cast a spell or ritual. I didn't know it was before attempt. I'm so sorry. At a DC 16. On a success, the mage can channel the spell or ritual through 2 of their foci they choose, reducing the stamina cost twice.
Excellent. Go ahead and make that roll.
$18.
18. So, expanded magic allows you, or you have the access of expanded magic at your disposal.
Mhm.
What is the stamina after you've used your focuses?
What is 25 minus 8 or plus 8? I'm
Sorry,
using. So, wait, sorry, 25 minus 8. 17
25
stamina.
minus 8.
Yeah, my bad. I can't do math.
There's a deduct that stamina as you cast a spell. It starts like Rui, Cersei. So go ahead and take some narrative control. What happens here as you tap into a magic that you have not learned yet, and you weren't even really aware that you could use?
Okay. Well, I gotta move up because it's 8 meters. So 8 square is 2, so it's gotta be at least 4. Oh, what's my fucking speed? 6, okay. So here. Ruler. Okay. So, run up. Start casting Rui. Using my swinging, like waving the succubus wand in one hand with one hand and clutching my amulet with the other. Not incanting. Just channeling. And the condensation begins to form around the Garcane. And then I look over. And I see Elodie. And there was a wave of emotion that can hardly be described. The magic coalesces around it and freezes it completely.
You do this. Garcane is frozen solid in a block of ice. It's more of a statue than a block, really. Ice forms around its figure, and it is frozen solid. I won't give you the mechanics of this spell. I will hold on to those in case you need this again. After a while, we'll see if you strengthen this enough to learn what we've crafted here. As well, I won't give you the mechanics of what it would take to hit the creature now, because there is a thick layer of ice around its body. But the Garcane, for now, is frozen. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn, Cersei?
No, I'll stay here.
Excellent. One thing I need you to do me real quick is roll me a d10.
Oh boy. 4?
Cool. We're going to stay in initiative order. Cersei, that is your turn. Kicking right back off with the second round. Well, wow. Technically the first round of combat after finishing the ambush round. Calamus, you are up. Now, I'll encourage you guys, we took a little bit of a longer break, so I'm sure you guys talked a little bit about strategy and what to do from here. Feel free to communicate in character as well. Just remember there are features here that, limit things. Around is what, 3 seconds, I believe? So minimal communication verbally. However, one of you has a trophy that lets you communicate at the speed of thought, so that can be used. As well, if you're trying to be silent, this is a relatively empty dungeon, so remember that stone echoes.
I have a singular question before I take my turn.
I have an answer for you.
How thick is this ice? Is it going to make, like, a shatter sound when it busts?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Go ahead, make me an awareness roll. This won't count as your action.
What's the associated attribute?
I believe that is, well, I don't need to believe anything. I can look at this.
Awareness is intelligence.
Intelligence.
7?
7. Difficult to tell. It looks to be about maybe... God, it's got to be about 4 inches thick at least. If it's going to cause a shattering sound, it's difficult to tell. It's the condensation and the absence of heat has coalesced so much around this creature that it is giving off that sort of mist whenever heat and cold mix. It's giving off that sort of steamy, misty notion around it.
I'm gonna use a charge action.
Excellent, I love it.
Move me right. Meow.
Right.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
Give me a strong attack, Calamus.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's 26 just on the dice. Plus 9 for reflexes is 35. Plus 6 for swordsmanship is 41.
41 out of -3 is going to be 38. Because of the rush, or the full round action for rush, it's going to be at a -3 because of the strong attack. That is 38. All you needed to beat was a 10 in order to strike it. That is a 28 over, so that's obviously going to be a crit.
Yeah.
It's going to immediately take some damage as you pierce the ice. Let's see if you can continue to do so. That is going to be a deadly critical.
Okay. That's a lot of freaking damage. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus 2, 25.
25 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, real
Times
quick, before we get into any of the rest of that, roll me 2d6. Because we haven't determined location quite yet.
12.
12 on a deadly critical table. You said 12?
12.
Okay. It's with the Serpentine Silver Sword?
Yes. Also, I'm sorry, Edge, that I just hit a bunch of ice with your silver sword. Please don't kill me.
Let me ask you this, Calamus. Were you swinging or stabbing forward?
He really liked the way that, like, Ingrid ran that Bruxa through with this exact sword. He's like, you know what? Let's go for it.
You rush forward. Take some narrative control, Calamus. What does this look like as you rush forward and stab into it? Is there any sounds made, or is there... Go for it, go for it.
There's a bit of thought process there. Like, he's moving in that direction. He's like, okay, all right, ice. What do you break ice with? An ice pick. What is an ice pick? A long pointy object. I have a long pointy object. It's a sword. And, like, just doing the, like, sort of the mental gymnastics there. As he just runs right up to it, and wherever the thrust may land, just fucking puts his full might behind it.
You rush forward full might, Calamus, doing these quick calculations in your head. You thrust the sword forward, stabbing through the chest. You miss the heart, or at least where you think the heart might be. You stab forward, though, and with an immense amount of strength, you push past the layer of ice. The serpentine sword almost drips with the poison, and it pushes forward. Not exactly melting the ice, but you can see it pierce forward into the ice and then into the creature, past the creature's back and outside of the other side of the ice. Your sword is lodged for a second, and you pull back, take some effort, and you have to end up twisting a little bit. But eventually you do pull back, and you see there is blood on your blade, as well as water? No, it's a little too thick to be water. As you see spinal fluid. Your deadly critical is a separated spine. The blow either snaps your neck or separates your head from your shoulders. You die immediately. That is a dead Garcane Calamisacris. Frozen in a block of ice.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Does it look like the momentum is making it shift in the ice, or is it frozen to the floor?
Frozen to the floor.
Perfect. Then, doing his best, Calamus will kind of use the size of this creature to kind of like crouch down behind it, like out of view of the door. And just keeping his eyes on the two ingresses to this room.
Understood. So let me kill these from initiative order. Sweet. Calamus, is that your whole turn? Sweet. Brings us to Ingrid of Sintra.
Well, Ingrid was going to do another charge move on the other Garcane the second that she saw Calamus go in for the attack, knowing that noise was probably going to be made anyways at that point. But the moment she sees Calamus kind of just, like piercing right through, she's just like, and looks to Elodie. What condition is Elodie in right now that I can see?
Very foggy. So your first round again was only 3 seconds. You rushed forward, you killed a Garcane, and you moved forward, freezing another. This is all happening very quickly, and she's kind of processing. She looks up a little bit dazed. And then you can see Ingrid, she doesn't even really look at you. She's staring, kind of craning her neck past the pillar and looking at Cersei. There's a foggy smile on her lips.
All right. I know the plan is for Relg to attempt to pick the locks on the shackles, though seeing at how close I currently am, I'm going to have Ingrid run towards Elodie. That is what she can run 12. That's only about 9 that I'm going. Okay. And have her go up right there.
8.
8. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of I would like to do I know how loud it would be if I try to just yank these chains off the wall?
Silver chains clattering against the stone. There'd at least be a rattling.
Well, like how I'm thinking it's doing, like, is grabbing the chain from where it is on the wall, so it's not going to drop when she pulls it free, and kind of just like putting her foot on the wall and then yanking out like that.
Yeah, pulling metal from stone is going to cause some noise.
All right. Then in that instance, we said holding an action can be a thing, right?
Sure.
She's going to kind of just keep guard then, as waiting for Relg to come up. Yeah.
Define a trigger for me, Ingrid. And what action are you holding?
Let me see. If we see somebody, Ingrid's probably looking towards the entryway. So you can see my ruler when I do this, right?
Yes.
So she's looking in this direction. So if anybody comes like around that, she's going to just yank the chain off the wall.
Understood. So your turn, Ingrid.
That is my turn.
I would like you to expend 3 stamina right away, because you took a full round action, and then you're holding an extra action.
Yep.
So that leads us to what would normally be Relg. However, this is no longer the ambush round, and there are things you have not seen yet. So I'm going to take some turn for the environment. Feel free to discuss amongst yourselves to kill noise or to kill silence if you so choose.
What the hell could be the environment?
I don't know. You lived here. It's been a while, and there's been a monster.
Yeah,
As
it's been some
Leaford.
years since it's been some years since Ingrid was last actually here. So
Yeah, so we'll see
we
what
did
happens
not
with
do the
environment.
observation.
We didn't. No, we came to rescue Elodie, and that was the end goal. The steps in between were a bit foggy. Cersei had a great plan, and then we just needed our part of the plan. And so far, it's been stab, which has gone great.
Yeah.
And now
both
it's
Arcane down.
not smash. Smash is the backup plan.
Nobody's gonna come down that hall.
No one. No, we just have to be faster than whatever is actually coming down that hall. And it might be the whole mountain. Who knows? So yeah, we're gonna run, pick some blocks, hopefully not get eaten by a floor, or a pillar.
At least physically, Ingrid knows where we are, in the keep at this point.
Mentally though, that's where it's iffy.
Yeah, because I don't know what Renwick's changed and what to expect.
I would like
stepping outside his room.
we're gonna actually... Yeah. I would like, Calamus and Ingrid to make reposition rolls, please.
I'll make a reposition. Where's my handy dandy common rules?
Are you looking for your reposition?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be under
What?
defense. It'll be dex stat plus athletic skill plus 1d10.
Dex, athletics plus 1d10. 8. 19.
16?
Interesting. So, Ingrid, you feel no effects, though you do hear this. Calamus, meets does not beat. This is a DC 16. Meets does not beat in Witcher. You are going to be knocked back 4 meters. So I'm going to go ahead and move your token. 2. And you know what? We'll call this 4 right here. Slammed up against the pillar and repositioned as you move. You're going to... you, Calamus, are going to take... You take 15 damage straight to the torso.
Is my stopping power?
So,
activated?
you know, that actually is an excellent question. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Your stopping power is gonna help you with this. So, what's your stopping power?
In my torso region, since I'm wearing a dwarven cloak, it is 16.
Cool. So let me double check. Sweet.
I had a question too. Whenever you're ready.
You're not taking any damage from this, Calamus. However, your stopping power in your torso region is going to take 1 off the stopping power, so it's now 15. Go ahead, Ingrid.
Couple questions. Firstly, you said I saw and heard this happen. Any idea what direction it came from where I currently am?
Yeah, absolutely. If you give me 1 second. So this sound emanates this sort of sonic blast, knocks Calamus. Ingrid, you brace yourself up against the wall using the chain as a horrible creature reveals itself. Looks almost like a Bruxa, but aged incredibly poorly. The hair is still that bright, vibrant red. There's some grayish streaks almost. It's almost a blend of the two, so it makes it almost look pink, almost. This gnarled woman smiles and then turns to you, Cersei. Says, "I had a feeling you would be coming. Where is it?"
I don't say anything.
And this trigger my held action. Since something showed up.
Ooh.
It
did say
is
I'm still
coming
holding on the
from
chain.
that
Yeah,
direction.
it came from that direction,
It
and then it revealed
did.
itself within my line of sight on that I said I was looking in.
How shitty do I want to be? You find that hallway,
Fuck.
and you specifically referenced that door. How shitty do I want to be?
But it's in line of sight.
Didn't
And
it come from
something
the door?
weird.
No,
No.
it emerged out of thin air.
Technically,
Technically
it's
it came through the
in
door.
line of sight of the door
Of that specific
and
door.
the hallway.
Its body's right there.
Given
that.
that, because you can rewatch the VOD after this and see where it came from, because it was on the GM layer and the viewers saw it. Shout out to the viewers for not saying anything. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. This isn't gonna trigger your action. It doesn't come from the door. It appears out of thin air, makes a sonic blast, and yeah, I'm gonna say no.
I need to stop being that hyper specific. God fucking damn it. Okay.
But that is this creature's turn, and that brings us to Relg.
All right, Relg is trying to get to Elodie as fast as possible, but now the route I was going to take has this monster in the way. So, because it's 25 meters? 24. So how? Make it there?
Is that where you want to be?
If I'm running.
By all
So
means.
it would be 1, 2. Right there. And then it would be another 12 meters, because run is speed times 3.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, alright. So just making sure. Oh, technically, I could make it to Elodie.
You absolutely could.
Okay. Alright. Sweet. And then, because if I run, that's a full action, or could I spend 3 stamina to start picking the locks?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
So, with this... Oh, that was quick. I need you... Let's call this Dexterity and Sleight of Hand. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a pick lock skill.
There
Nice.
is.
There's a pick
there
lock
is.
skill.
Craft pick
Yeah.
lock.
I'm gonna spend all 4 of my luck points.
Excellent.
That's interesting that pick lock is not in dexterity.
I like that it's in craft. Gives it some spice.
22. No,
22.
plus 4. Plus 4. 26.
Plus 4, 26. Relg, not a very difficult lock, and you begin to work expecting some force, some feedback from this. It's a finesse skill, this lock picking, and the stress you're under makes you a little bit more shaky than necessary for this action, and you think, okay, how long is this going to take? This shouldn't take terribly long. Click. Click, click. Shackles come free.
Do I have to spend 3 stamina to catch Elodie?
She's on the ground.
Okay, perfect. That
Yeah.
not perfect. That's bad.
She's
but,
like sitting. She's just kind of like
Yeah.
loopy and looking up at you. Yeah, she's muttering something to you. Bit difficult to hear after the sonic blast. It's still kind of echoing in this chamber. Yeah.
Yeah, and Rogue's just gonna look at Ingrid and then look back to Elodie. Because
I'm
she's
carrying
a
her.
lot stronger than he is. Probably run faster with her.
Is that your turn, Rogue?
Yeah.
That brings us to Aurelia.
Oh boy. She's gonna hold the portal open.
Excellent. Any repositioning?
No, she's fine where she is.
Understood. That brings us to Cersei.
Seraph Hall.
Seraph Hall. Define it. I don't believe you've used this fully on camera yet.
Nope. Seraph Hall creates a number of serpents from fire magic that swarm over the target. The target is grappled and on fire until they make a dodge escape check versus your spellcasting roll. Every round, the target fails, the DC rises by 1 point.
This is a dodge. What is the defense against this?
Dodge.
Dodge? Let's go, Cersei. What you got for me? As a reminder, you still have your luck, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use all of it. All 3.
Question while the roll is happening. Does Ingrid know if throwing somebody through a portal is safe?
Hmm?
Oh boy.
Portals are kind of new to you.
Oh boy.
Okay. Math. 19 plus 19.
That's 38, if my math is right. 38. 27.
Cool.
So, define Seraphol again, do some damage. So, for me, Cersei, this is grappling them.
Yep. So Cersei is gonna be like, "Not today, bitch," and kind of slam her staff on the ground. We're making noise, so, and it's going to like, there's fire's gonna like roll around down it, and then split off into maybe 4 or 5 snakes, and just swarm her and catch her on
Excellent.
fire.
She's burning, correct?
Yes, for this is gonna last D10. Okay. Oh my god. God bless. Can do die explode on like determining rounds or something?
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
What's 13 plus 8?
21.
21.
21 rounds.
21 rounds. For 21 rounds, she will be on fire. Anything
Yep.
else, Cersei?
I'm moving
Where are
back
you moving to?
towards the portal.
Okay.
Actually, am I gonna be emotional about this? How composed am I? Okay, I'm pretty composed. Yeah, I'll move back towards the portal. Just watching. Have my eyes on Ingrid, Relg, and Elodie. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, what's my
Excellent.
speed? Three squares? Yes. So yes, we're good.
Excellent. Is there anything else, Cersei?
How much stamina did I just spend? Oh. Okay.
I know you lost a decent chunk with the experimental magic.
Yeah, I forgot to call for expanded magic again.
Rough.
Because it's new.
It's okay.
I will allow you to retroactively call for expanded magic because it is new.
Thank you.
I would advise putting a post-it note. This will be the last time I'm nice.
Yeah.
You
I gotta
are
be
so
16.
benevolent.
It doesn't matter. I didn't roll a 16.
Okay. Rough.
So so I used a staff, so I'm gonna expend 5 stamina for that.
Understood. So, with that, we enter into the second round of combat. Calamus, Acarus, it is your turn. You are... Oh, I apologize. I forgot to mention as well, with this damage as well, you are staggered. What staggered does to you... Thrown off balance, take a -2 to your attack and defense. At the beginning of your next turn, you recover your balance, and this penalty ends. Oh, interesting. Well, you're no longer staggered, so congrats.
That's, I love things being over by the time I realize they started. That's my favorite thing.
We can account that to the possible concussion after smacking into the pillar.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, oh, I'm okay.
So
Truck
this
just hit me.
So this thing is grappled?
By
And on fire.
fire snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Very much akin to the dream that Ingrid had. Calamus is gonna move up, and the same blow that in Ingrid's dream cut down Nyoka. Calamus will run forward and leap into the air and bring the sword up over his left shoulder until the flat of the blade is against his back. And as he's falling in that descent, turn his whole body to the left and just swing that shit with all his momentum and body weight.
Understood.
So that'll be a strong attack.
Outstanding. Find the grappled condition.
18.
Is it on the...
It's not in the common rules doc, so let me
When you do find it, my roll to hit was a 24.
Oh, I thought I found it for a second, and I was like, this weapon can be used to grapple. Oh, thank you.
I got you, we're good. The
And
target
that,
cannot move
that
away from
is
you.
with the -3.
-2 to all physical actions. Sweet. Alright. -2 to all physical actions. Grappled, so rough. What was the result of your roll, Calamus? I apologize.
23 after the -3.
23 after the -3. Life is rough. That is a 23. So, that is 10 over. You're going to hit. It's going to be a critical. Let me see. To put 10 over. I want to say that is
It rolled a 13.
complex.
What did it
I'm
roll,
s-
Gilbert?
Because it has a minus 2 to its actions to 23.
Yeah, so we have the same. It's not
Okay.
a critical. I rolled a 23 to hit it.
Copy that. All right, cool. Meets does not beat in Witcher. Wait.
Got it.
Stand by.
Meets does not beat for the defender, because it was their roll, right? Or,
Yeah, let me see.
That's
You
so
need to
weird.
break
That's
through.
so weird about opposed.
This is an
opposed
interesting.
rolls.
Interesting. I like it. So this is It's not for the defender. It's just that Meets doesn't beat. So this is Oh man. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do some. We're gonna look for things.
We're learning as we go. This is how this works.
Combat's hard, y'all.
It is. I'm just glad the Witcher or the Cyberpunk game isn't too different, so what I learn here will translate pretty easily.
Silver linings, baby.
Yeah. For reference also for the players here, I also did do some research and there's like almost nothing different between easy mode and normal for the mechanics of Cyberpunk. I'm drinking the ghost of coffee. The ice is melted. I'm just trying to get all the rest I can.
You know what? In order to go ahead and just facilitate play, I'll deal with this later because I had the answer for this at one point. Now I'm just second guessing myself. We're gonna say you strike. There is no Let me see my common rule stock before I fucking make an ass of myself further than I already have. Tie. Okay, it's literally in the flowchart. Tie goes to defense. So unfortunately, Meets does not beat Calamus. You will miss this attack.
Great. I would like to spend 3 stamina.
And do it again.
Not a strong attack this time. As that blow misses, seeing that this creature, even in its grappled state, is potentially more than a match for his skill. Gonna do a quick attack and target each of this creature's Achilles tendons.
Insane. All right, I like it. Okay, so a fast attack is going to grant you 2 attacks. With the extra attack, you're already going to be at a. Oh, that's just deducting stamina. You're good. Fast attack.
Oh, is it? You made me do a -3.
That was
I
for
think it
your
is.
for the rush, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, actually,
No,
extra
you made
attack.
me do a -3 for the. You made me do a -3 on my roll for the fire stream that I did before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
extra
think
attack
we were saying it's
at
-3.
-3.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, we're good. Page 152. We're good. So at a -3, for these attacks, sweet. I need to expend stamina from her list because she's gonna attempt to not deal with any of that while she's wriggling and writhing.
So the first attack is going to be a 34.
This is also a 34. I exploded it and then got a 1, so 11 plus 23 for her base. I'm so
Hell
sorry.
yeah. No, you're
Uh,
good.
The second one,
The second one for me is 25.
nice. This is a 27. Calamus, she's squirming. She's it's strange to see as you make these strikes. It's not necessarily that she's
Was she taking a -2 to those?
No, she was not. So the 34 becomes a 32. And the 27 becomes a 25. So the 25, I believe, still will miss. However, the 32 that you got earlier, Calamus, that'll do it.
And so would the first strong attack because
It
we
would.
need beats.
Let's do it.
Wild. Okay, so the
Thank
first
you,
thing I'm
Cersei.
going to do is I'm going
That's
to
what I'm
roll
here for.
I'm gonna roll poison twice.
Hell yeah.
First attack's a 75 on the fucking dice. Stop it. So that
Definitely
means
is
by 5.
poisoned.
So I don't need to roll for the next one, or does poison stack?
I don't believe poison stacks. Let me check the effect real quick. Poisoned.
I asked this.
I'm gonna say it stacks. I believe it does stack. Is that what we rolled last, Ingrid?
I believe so. Yes, I want to say so. I'm also confused at how percentiles work.
Okay.
I asked.
Go ahead. Continue your question. I apologize.
I was gonna say I asked Luna about this in the break while you were gone. But is it rolling higher or lower than a
So
percentile?
for the 30% that Calamus has on the sword, anything 70 or from 71 and above is going to be that target range because it's the last 30%. That's the way I've been identifying it. I'm sure the other game masters are like, if you roll the 30 and below, then you're good. But for me, it's easier to just do the 100 out of the 100. Does that make sense?
You want to be inside 30 percentile points. And because Gilbert is going off of the top of the percentile scale instead of the bottom, anything from 71 to 100 is within those 30 numerical percentile points. You're trying to get, whenever a weapon has a percent, you're trying to get inside of that percent range. So 30 is 1/3 of your possibilities, or 33 would be 1/3 of your possibilities. 50 would be.
What am I shooting? What am I shooting for with my stagger at 75%?
20. You're 76 and up.
No. Because
25 and up.
25 and up.
Apologies.
Yeah, 26 and up.
Apologies.
Because I was about to say that makes it harder.
Yeah, it would be anything above a 26 on your percent dice, or like a 26 and above. So rolling for the second poison.
Gonna shoot a message in the OOC chat really quick, by the way.
The second one does not stack poison because that's a 0/0 with a 7, which means that's 7%.
Copy all.
So for first strong attack.
Love the lesson on how percentiles, like the double zeros, work. Really,
I'm so sorry. Math just hurts.
No,
brain.
different.
No, and I played so much 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons where you use percentile dice a lot. I hate it. I hate everything about it. So that's 9. Plus 4 is 13. Plus another 2 is 15. So that would be 15 points of damage with that first strong attack. Multiplied by 2 would be 30.
Excellent. So where's my flow chart? 30. Body location hasn't been determined. Go ahead and give me 1d10, Calamus, for this first attack. Shut the fuck up.
Get fucked, idiot.
I feel the love, guys. Sick. That's the head. That's going to be times 3. So that's 90. We're going to subtract it from her stopping power. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way. And this is with the Serpentine Sword?
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Rolled a 1.
Calamus Acros.
I can show it to you. It's right here. It's
subtracted by her stopping power. This is going to be 80 points of damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm doing the math wrong. We might have gotten a little overexcited here. We might have did this wrong the first time with the 210 as well, actually, now that I'm looking at it. That's okay. Subtract stopping power, so 30 minus her 10 is 20. Then we multiply by the hit location. That's still pretty fucking beefy, though. Alright.
And I still have one more damage roll to make.
Yep, not a one-shot. But she's not looking great.
Hit him with the Kentucky Fried 2-piece, baby!
Do it again, Calamus.
So this one is just a fast boy. 12, 17, 22. 22 points with the second attack.
So 22 points?
Yep.
Okay. As well, because again, this attack, we need to hit locations. Go me roll me a d10.
Rolling a d10. Oct. Yeah, that'll be a big 8.
Sweet. That is a left limb.
He was going for Achilles tendon. Oh, I guess I did declare a location.
Interesting. You did. That is interesting. It's fine.
Doesn't that? I was
It
about to say,
does,
doesn't that add a subtract to the roll?
It does. I'm not going to subtract, and we're not going to go back and just give her back all her hit points. However, I'm going to reduce damage by the damage multiplier of the limbs. So let me do some quick math real quick, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Basic math is the hardest math.
It is.
That is.
Okay. You hear the motorcycles in the background? That's my favorite.
Oh, is that what that was? It just sounded like a little momentary hum, and then it got cut off.
Sweet. Okay. Calamus, to narrate my mechanical mistakes. You think you've struck this creature grievous blows. The blood is moving, and then as she kind of twitches, and it's that sort of horror movie blur, she stops every once in a while, and you catch that it's largely what you thought was blood was her hair. She's spitting some sort of venom as well. She's injured. You've taken some chunks out of her. But it's not nearly as much as you thought.
To herald back to an earlier fight, because I have 3 seconds, he'll just say, Ingrid, I'm witchering!
Outstanding.
This is not the time, Calamus.
Sweet. That is Calamus's turn. Let's jump into Ingrid of Sintra.
The moment Ingrid hears Ingrid, I'm witchering, she's gonna quickly look to Relg and say, "Make sure he doesn't die." And then she's going to attempt to, if Elodie allows her, she's gonna attempt to scoop up Elodie into her arms.
Elodie's not going to fight you on that.
Okay. And is that considering it? Are we considering me picking her up an action?
Let's find out. As I'm looking through this real quick, no, it's not gonna. Well, technically, yes, this is gonna be an action. Either way we cut this, pick up, draw an item or weapon is an action, or use a skill to do something is an action. So with your strength, what is your body at currently, Ingrid?
I think it's 11. Yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, even with just picking up, drawing an item or weapon, if we count Elodie as an item in this moment, it's still an action. I will say, though, as you scoop her up, she's muttering to you, and you're close enough to hear. She says, I didn't want her to see me like this. She wasn't supposed to see me like this. Still your turn, Ingrid.
Shit, that counts as an action. Okay, so what I was gonna do is do a run. Since we've said we've been doing runs and spending stamina to do an extra action. If I need to do a devil's bargain for this, I'm willing to, but can I run with Elodie?
You would be using an extra action to take a full round action that technically would not be allowed. However, it's interesting that you bring up devil's bargains. You guys are getting too used to these.
guys gotta stop.
Hey. To be fair, this is the first time I've asked for a devil's bargain directly without being offered it.
I will allow you to run, Ingrid.
Mhm.
Something else off screen is going to run a little quicker.
Okay. I'm okay with this happening. And if everybody else is, of course, too.
As I feel like we gotta go, so
Yeah.
let's all
me too.
just go.
Yeah, that's we're running. We're running.
Yeah.
We're running.
So, yeah, it's also gonna like sting Ingrid's heart a little bit hearing what Elodie's saying, and as she's running, she's just gonna say, "It's okay. It's okay." And yeah, she's going to run. Where's the little? It's 12. You say about right there.
Ping it again?
On the map.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you can set this as well if you're curious. You can set it to snap to the center. But yeah, this will be 12.
Okay. Yeah. That's where we're going.
But I'll hold this there for you. I'll grab Elodie as well for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess Cersei, you just see Ingrid picking up Elodie into her arms and then dead sprinting towards the portal. Yep. And that's unless there's something else I can do, which I doubt. That's my turn.
Oh, I think you've done quite enough, Ingrid. So, this brings us to the creature's turn. With Seraph Hall active, she can only reposition, or can she take...
She has to make an escape action.
Interesting.
I believe my original roll is a 38.
So she has to beat a 38 every time?
And it gets +1 every round she fails.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the next round will be 39. Round after will be 40.
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
And she's on fire. So, you know.
Let me
now I'm
see.
on
Fire
fucking
damage.
fire.
And now I'm on fucking fire.
Mhm.
Let me find... She's grappled, and that provides me with some interesting questions, to say the very least.
I can't get Ingrid. I'm witchering out of my fucking head.
Cannot move away from you, and takes 2-2 to all physical actions. How very interesting. Okay. So we're gonna... Cannot move away from you. Okay. The you being these serpents in this moment, they are wrapping around it. Suffers a -2 to all physical actions. Excellent. Okay, so what we're gonna do here. Calamus. Oh, this is very interesting. You guys put me in a weird spot.
Isn't that what players aim to do?
It's true.
Calamus, she's going to attempt to bite you.
You have luck.
Not gonna spend luck yet. This is Dex and dodge and escape.
Dodge and escape, or if you can choose to reposition, that'll move you 2 meters or 1 square away, or left or right, so however you choose. Or you can choose to block, where if she's going after your arm, you can choose to block with another body part, a sword.
I have a shield.
You absolutely can use your shield. So to block, it's going to be your defensive actions. Dex stat plus the weapon skill plus the range there's no range modifier, thank God. Dex stat plus weapon skill plus 1d10.
We're gonna try a dodge and escape on the first one.
It's only 1 attack.
Heard. Gonna give it a go. Okay. Alright, we're exploding. 16 plus 6, which would make it
22.
22 plus dodge and escape, which is currently 4. 26.
26. You're using your shield?
No, just
dodge
trying
and
to...
escape.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move yourself wherever you'd like to be. One square away from your current position.
Gonna put himself between this thing and Relg.
Understood. It attempts to bite you, and you can see the venom, that same sort of dripping fluid, gnashes at you. You can feel it touch your skin. It tingles a bit as it misses you, and it drips onto the floor, forming a pool. It's not acidic. It doesn't bubble or anything like that. It's coming from her mouth. It's coming from her teeth. It just looks... It looks like poison, some sort of strange poison, something you haven't encountered before. And she can make a reposition or dodge at the end of her turn, Cersei? Is that what this is? Or is it she has to take a full action?
She has to take a full action to escape.
Well, she sure can do that. So, that's going to be... She's still grappled. She's going to take some
fire damage.
She is taking fire damage. I got you.
Just slowly
listen, I'm
melt her
keeping you
like a
honest.
candle.
All right. That is her turn. That brings us to Rogue.
So, we need to get out of here. So, Relg is gonna run. And run is speed times 3, so it's 24 meters.
How far?
Running is speed times 3, so it's 8 times 3. 24 meters, right?
Yeah, you can just get the fuck out of here immediately if you want to.
Yeah, but I can't leave you guys behind. That's not right.
Yeah, guess what Ingrid's thinking right now, because I'm also close to the fucking portal.
Okay, so yeah, 20 meters. So we're going 20 meters, and then it doesn't cost me an action to knock an arrow, being an elf, if I remember correctly.
You remember
So he's
correctly?
gonna do that. Yeah. And just as he's going by Calamus, just run.
Anything else, Rogue?
Since I ran, I probably can't shoot at her, right?
Well, we've been doing.
You can take an
whole-
extra action.
Damn it, to do it.
Shoot her.
I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna shoot her with the silver arrow.
By all
Okay.
means.
Okay, that's Dex
Give her a warning shot.
and
right across
archery. Yeah, warning shot. We're firing a warning shot. So she doesn't try and bite Cal again.
Excellent.
So 5. 24.
30. Even with the
Okay.
-2.
Okay.
So the arrow whizzes past as she sort of does that same horror movie vibration, that twitching movements. Is there anything else, Rogue?
Nope, just knocking another arrow for the next time. Hopefully we're out before the next round, but
Right.
it's happened. So yeah, that's Rogue's turn.
That brings us to Aurelia.
Can Aurelia step through the portal and keep it open?
Yes.
Could she also hold an action to leave? Mm,
I told you at the start of this that I would allow you control of Aurelia up to a certain point. Aurelia is not going to leave you in here and step through that portal alone.
okay. Can she hold an action until...
She's unable to hold
I know.
anything except for this portal.
Really? Not
Unless
even moving?
she can move.
That's what I'm saying, hold the move action.
Let's see if you can hold a move action.
Because at the very least, she's going to get next to the portal again. Out from behind the pillar.
So verbatim from the book, holding action, you can choose to act later in the round by holding your action. If you choose to hold your action, the initiative order continues as normal, but you can jump in and act before or after someone further down the initiative list. If you hold your action until the very end of the round, you must either use your turn or sacrifice it. You cannot hold your action and choose to act at the beginning of the next round. With that being said, movement is technically not an action that would be holdable in this situation.
Okay. Well, at the very least, she'll stand by the portal.
By all means,
I can't move her.
copy that. Right here? Or right over here?
Wherever she can to get duck into it.
Copy that. She's got to be right there, for the most part.
Cool. Neat. That will be your turn.
Understood. Give me one moment.
So pretty much the only one that's not in portal range right now is Calamus. How fast can you run? So 5 times 3, 5, 10, 15. So 15 meters? Okay. You can make it right up to the portal.
Excellent. Okay. So, what I would like... We're going to start this out. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing some math behind the scenes.
It's all good. Basic math. Worst math.
Run action.
We're doing great, y'all.
taking his full action, and at the top of the round, with initiative 21, a blur moves into the room. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 20. You see Renwick appear at the base of the portal. He's used his full action, a full round action this turn. Is now standing in front of the portal. Calamus, Rogue, this is the first you've seen of the noble lord, Renwick of Haern Caduch. He is an individual with fierce eyes, fine clothing, a snarl on his face, and his eyes are resting on Cersei. He speaks in this moment and says, "If you wished to visit, you could have simply knocked at the front door."
Did you skip my turn?
Oh. We may have. Go for it.
For
We'll
sure.
rewind the clock a little bit. I guess
Okay.
pretend Renwick's not there.
Pretend. Where is he on the map? Because you said he's at the base of the portal, but we're all there.
Yeah, I'm first gonna fire off an Anya.
I think he's right next to Relg. No. Yeah.
No, he's right. He from the ping was right on top of Relg.
Well, that's where I'm gonna be, so he can fuck
good luck.
off.
Real good luck at him.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw him back into the jam later so he's not distracting. Sound good?
Oh, I got so confused with the name tag. I didn't see Renwick's name tag.
Okay. Alright. Neat. Cool. Gonna use my succubus wand for this one. Don't need to use expanded magic, because I'll just bring it back down to 1. Alright.
We'll also swap out Renwick's token because I didn't realize that Relg had the same token as Renwick. That would be awkward.
I was very
That's
confused.
why I got confused.
I was
Oh my
so
God.
confused.
Yeah, we're good. It's fine. We fixed it.
Relg has just been Renwick the whole time, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Rob.
Oh, Calamus, you've been fucking Renwick?
Oops.
In more ways than one, darling.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Said Anya, Cersei.
Yep, I rolled a 33.
We're gonna get
Let's
some weird
dodge.
slash fiction now.
Dodge. Minus that, you're -2.
33, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 1. So it's not gonna matter. Go for it.
Did we say these crit? We talked about this.
Magic unfortunately isn't critable.
Okay. Cool.
It's one of the downsides.
You can do this. I believe in you. That didn't even go in the box. Okay.
Correction, some magic is critable. It would be like Earth Spike and all that. There's stuff that has physical aspects to
Oh.
it. But with fire, no.
Okay.
Couldn't you
All right.
technically? Never mind.
17.
17 damage.
Fire damage.
Magical
Yeah.
fire damage.
Excellent. You cast Anya. For some fire. Sweet. You said 17?
Yep.
Roll me a 1d10. Let's determine body location. Where this is gonna hit.
Damn it. Damn it, I was so close to a 1. It's a 9.
Left limb.
Rough.
Leg's getting fucked up.
Does going through the portal count for any square that the portal touches?
No. You would need to enter through, so like, everything that it's touching, you need to
Center.
enter through the, not the center. It's large enough for 3 people to walk in, so you'd be able to go forward, if that makes sense. Does that make
Yeah.
any sense?
Okay. So anything from like boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom.
so essentially where Aurelia is right now, because I allow diagonals without any impediment, even in D&D,
Okay.
Aurelia would be able to diagonal move through the portal. She would, in narrative fashion, kind of just loop and swoop around. You deal some fire damage, Cersei. There's
Mhm.
no having to this, and your damage is dealt.
Oh, I have a really bad idea.
Excellent.
Okay.
So you're occupying the space that Renwick was originally going to occupy. Is that your turn, Cersei, first of all, before I jump ahead of myself?
I'm trying to think if I want to take an extra action.
Leave.
I mean, I can leave. But... No, I think... Okay. No, because his stupid ass is going to step through the portal anyway.
I have a dumb idea. If Gilbert lets me do it.
Do you want to take an extra action, Cersei?
I'm trying to decide if I want to move through the portal.
Oh, if Renwick's going to be there, there's really good chance he's just going to follow us right immediately through.
That's what I'm saying.
Can
So...
Aurelia change where the portal goes? Or is it just open to a specific spot?
It's just
She could
stationary.
recast it.
She could recast it.
Because we're right there, and if we just pushed him through...
It's an option. As, again, you're in his space. He's going to reemerge, obviously, in another square.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, if our goal is to step through the portal, and I don't know he's going to show up in this moment. I'm gonna step through the portal and hope everybody follows me.
Heard. Oh, question. Does that stop her grapple?
Technically,
No.
no. This portal's still active. Magic is still active. You're still maintaining it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then,
Good.
Ooh, that actually leads to another question. You wouldn't have been able to cast Anya if you're maintaining that spell.
No, it's it just lasts. I'm not maintaining
Oh,
it.
sick. That's a hell of a
That's
spell. I
terrifying.
like that. That is
Holy
really
shit.
terrifying.
What level of spell is that? A journeyman?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So, Cersei, you stepping through the portal?
Can I cast magic through the portal?
Fireball.
Please.
I'm gonna put this to the group actually, because this is it's been a long time since I played Witcher, and that's what this is based off of. It's the Artel Sorin games, or I'm sorry, the CD Projekt Red games. So you guys would know more about that, as most of you guys have played it more recently than I have. Can you
I've only
see
played
into portals? Is it opaque?
It's a little opaque. It's very you can actually, to be perfectly fair, the only time I can remember when it was in was it Vizima Castle when Yen casts Standing Portal for Geralt to go through, and it's just very dark, right? With like an outline. It almost looks like a black hole, a little bit.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
to the group, what do you guys think? I'm thinking no, but yeah, we'll leave it to the group.
Do you want to? Because if you can't see through it, you might accidentally hit Aurelia, Relg, or me, and
Yeah.
Elodie.
I think I would be at least at a like
Massive disadvantage.
At a minus.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Rough. That
Tell
makes
us what
sense.
say you.
We're dealing with things in the realm of the fantastic here. And while my storyteller brain says that it sounds maybe a little far-fetched, I have to stick by things that I have already said, and it is that Cersei is an exceptional sorceress. So, I don't think it's impossible. But I definitely think it is improbable that what you meant to hit is what you will hit. You're essentially sending a mystical effect through another mystical effect that is a breach of time and space. So, we still don't know what happens when you send some shit through a wormhole. I mean, it's essentially the same process.
Yeah. So I'll allow it at a minus. How does that sound?
That sounds good. That sounds like I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. So Cersei, are you stepping through that portal?
Renwick's not here for you. It'll be okay.
Are you sure?
It'll
I
be
can't
fine.
see through the portal either.
It's a little opaque. You'd be able to see blurry shapes and things like that, but not really, like, depth perception is difficult, and it's like looking at everything through a veil of water.
Okay.
For reference, this is what Standing Portal looks like. I'm going to post it in the Witcher OOC chat really quick.
Are you past the portal, Cersei?
Yes.
Can I remove you from this combat?
But yeah, that's what Standing Portal looks like.
Fucking follow me.
So with that being said, Renwick rushing in. Cersei already gone. Which changes things. He emerges in front of Aurelia, holding the portal open. Repeats the same phrase we discussed earlier. He looks to all of you, then his eyes focus on Aurelia with nefarious intent. Gonna bring us to Calamus.
Okay. Well. Is this not Berxa in front of me? And fucking Renwick's right there.
We could just zoom. Just zoom.
This bitch is grappled up and burning. I'm not worried about her at this point. Calamus. Going to charge Renwick.
You do this.
This is not one of my better moments.
This is a rushing attack.
We're gonna do a strong attack. Because it's a charge, so that's already at a -3.
Aiming it apart.
Whatever he can get his hands on.
Understood.
What I feel will be an ultimately futile roll there. 24.
31.
Point. Stamina. Hold my action for when everyone is through the portal.
What is the action you wish to take, Calamus, when everything is through the portal?
Calamus is going to take that clay jar and smash it in Renwick's fucking face.
Consume the stamina. It will be done once everyone is through the portal. Ingrid, you have Elodie in your arms. Cersei has retreated through the portal. It's your turn.
I've been thinking of as my brain is on fire right now. Seeing Cersei step through the portal, there's a bit of relief, as she knows Cersei is safe, and she's got Elodie, and she's moving up. She's already feeling conflicted because this is the second time that she's fleeing from Haern Caduch. Now, she's got to keep Elodie safe. She promised Cersei. And it's when Renwick appears that her heart just drops as she's still in mid-run. And then not only that, but Calamus moving up to meet. I would say because of how close she is and how dead set she is on running, her momentum is carrying her more than anything at this point. And as she looks to Calamus, Renwick, and Aurelia, her eyes go from stoic, determined, to, oh fuck no. But she crosses through the portal.
Do this. I'm going to remove you and Elodie from this combat.
Now, as I crash through the portal, is it still open on our end, too? As in, we can walk right back through.
Yep.
Is it still my turn on the other end?
Did you take a full round action to run?
Yes.
So you were here. What is your run speed?
My run speed is 12.
2,
It
4,
would not have taken my
6.
full run.
That is interesting. I'm going to allow you to drop Elodie as a free action.
So Ingrid crashes through the portal on the other side. Cersei, you see her as carefully as she can lay Elodie down, watch her, and then Renwick, she's going to pull this, keep fate in her hand and go and move right back through the portal.
So 6, 8. Where to next, Ingrid?
9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. Gonna go boom, boom. Or you said diagonals work, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just right next to Renwick. There we go. And is still counting as just my run action, right?
Just the full round, yes.
Spending 3 stamina, I'm gonna go right in for a fucking heavy attack. Okay, so that's 41 for 40, 39, 38. Okay.
Now he is ganged up on. He's going to have a subtraction from his roll.
I'm shaking.
Telling me.
Okay, so that's heavy attack. So that's swordsmanship is 10 plus reflex? Reflex. 17. I would like to, before I roll, I'm spending all 8 of my luck on this.
By all means.
So that's a Nate 25. Explodes. 25, 35, 37, 36, 35, 34. So 34.
37, 34?
Yeah.
Which one?
Sorry, it was 37 then minus 3 because it's a strong attack, so 34.
4 over, Ingrid.
Okay, so that is gear. Where's fate? That's 8d6 plus 5. $33 plus 5 is 38. 38 times 2 is what?
Many. 76.
76. Oh, body location too, right?
Roll me a d10.
That is 7.
Seven, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Brings it down to 38. As you strike into the right limb.
Oh, stagger percentage. Tens or ones. Okay. That is 26.
You strike. And leave a large gash as you bring the sword upwards across Renwick's leg. You can hear a small sound escape as he turns his head towards you. Nothing further yet. With the full round and extra action, Ingrid.
That's it, yeah. Did the stagger do anything?
Did you roll the 26?
Yeah, 26.
What is your percentage?
75.
Yeah, so we go from the top. This would not hit. Apologies. It's no stagger.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, that's the precise number that Ingrid needs to stagger. It's 26.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hit 26. Yeah. You're golden. All right, so stagger. Let me grab stagger. -2 to attack and defense until the Till his beginning of his next turn. So that'll bring us to this creature, who's struggling, also increasingly just grabbing damage.
You could just lay down and die.
Good. She can't move.
She's gonna take her turn to try to break out of this. It's a 38.
Well, how many rounds has it been since I first grappled her? 2?
2. So it's
Or
a 40
3.
now.
It's a 40.
40.
Rough. This is about to be a rough day for her.
The fact that it just goes up by 1 innately after every fail is fucking crazy. I love that.
That's not happening. Brings us
What'd
to
you roll?
Relg. She rolled a 29.
So close. Not really.
She's gonna have to explode to get out of this.
Yeah.
These snakes are bad.
Yeah, Relg's not leaving until the people he cares about are safe. Or at least close enough to being safe. And right now, both of them are attacking. So he's gonna do the only thing he can think of. And I'm gonna use Eye Gouge with my silver throwing knives. And
Does
what
this kill
that does is, in place of an attack roll, it requires me to be in melee range at a -3, but if it hits, the target's blinded for the number of rounds equal to Eye Gouge, which is 4. So,
What you got for me?
Rogue is within melee range. I'm gonna use Eye Gouge. And we'll see if this works. Because if he's blinded, we can run. This plan, we run. We don't need to be heroes today. We were already heroes. Elodie's free. We did it, guys. We did it. Am I stalling this roll? Maybe. Maybe. It's fine.
Yeah, because this is going to be great. Because you know what's pretty cool about higher vampires? They regenerate a little bit on their turns.
What you got for me, Relg?
It was 28.
That was a 32 for dodge.
Okay.
I'm very sorry. Is there anything else, Relg?
Just looking at Cal and Ingrid. We need to go. And stepping towards the portal. Like just begging. Stepping through. Just need to run.
Are you stepping through the portal?
Yeah.
I'm going to remove you from this compound. On the other side, Cersei, you cradle Elodie. Is her hand on your face? She's mumbling, kind of trying to, balance the immense desire to just never close her eyes and turn her head from you, and on the other side of the scale, the shamed look she feels as she's recognizes what she is right now. You see Relg emerge from the portal. You have a brief moment if you wish to converse.
Are they coming?
I told them to run, but they I don't know if he's gonna. And I need him to.
That is all the 3 seconds allows. So we move into Aurelia's turn. Cersei, as you are no longer here for this, I will be assuming control of Aurelia. Just holding the portal open, facing down Renwick as he turns his head toward Ingrid. and in a firm voice, Ingrid, gone is the jovial, sort of drunken wine mom, wine aunt instructor. Now you see a mage of Aretusa. An archmage beyond compare. Someone who commands respect and holds status in many countries across the continent. Someone who has bent lords, kings, queens, emperors to her own will. And she speaks a single word. Run. And she has no action to take. But in this moment, she, for narrative purposes, grabs Renwick's cloak, just pulls herself closer to him. She holds the portal open. That is Aurelia's turn. Renwick is at a 21. We move into a new round. Top of the round is Renwick. It'll last you do damage to Ingrid, and he looks to you and says, "How many times must you flee this place before you learn to never return? How many of your little toys do I have to break?" He looks to Aurelia and then cranes his neck and looks toward Calamus. He's going to make 4 claw attacks, distributed amongst 3 of you. 1 of you will get an extra. We are going to start with Aurelia. It's not aiming for a part. It's just slashing. Cersei, what is Aurelia's... Because I don't have her sheet pulled up, actually, so I'm going to use you for mechanical purposes. I apologize. So,
Her,
10 on
her dodge?
A 10 on her part, plus this 12 plus her dodge, if you kindly.
13.
It's 25. Renwick barely misses. The 24. I'm sorry. He hits. I apologize. I didn't add the actual die roll.
Or does he have, well, I'm going to say the gang up tactics. Does that do anything?
I believe that does something to his defense, not his attacks.
The stagger goes away on his turn itself.
Start
It
of
has
his
no
turn.
negative incompletion. Okay.
Yeah, the ganging up is only from his defense. So he's gonna strike the 1. Deal some damage here. $20. With the 32 to 25, that's exactly 7 if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, that's 7. This is gonna be a deadly critical on Aurelia. So first,
7 is deadly?
yes, it's 7 and above. Wait, it's
I think
7
it's
or
a
more.
complex critical.
Or
Okay.
not deadly. I apologize. It is a critical, not a
Yeah.
It is a simple critical.
Thank you, Luna.
Keeping you honest.
Seven. This is just a foreign object. Something that will persist in her. Her recovery and critical healing are quartered. as a bit of her own clothing, her own garb, is now stuck into the wound as he makes a claw attack and stabs inwards. What is her stopping power?
It should show on her armor. Or whatever she's wearing, at least. The numerical value.
No, I understand that. Oh, 16. Oh, I did give her armor. Okay.
Cool. So I have 20 currently. I need her firstly, I need her to make a stun save. Because we're still dealing with critical stuff, I apologize. So just roll a single d10, and if it's underneath her stun, then she's not stunned.
Not stunned.
Excellent. Foreign object can go anywhere, so we're gonna go ahead and roll the body location. I apologize, guys. This might take a quick second. This is gonna be a torso. Subtracted from her SP, that is going to be that's gonna only be 4. And you're gonna subtract her stopping power by 1, so it's now at 15 in the
Okay.
in the torso.
Okay.
He has 3 more of these attacks. We're gonna go to Ingrid. You can go ahead and make a dodge or reposition or a block.
Yeah, what would be better, actually? This would be great for a common sense moment. Where's the common rules doc? There we go. Block. Dex plus weapon skill plus... What's RNG modifier? Range modifier?
Yes, the range modifier doesn't matter. You guys are right up
Okay.
on one another.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. She's gonna attempt to block the attack with Fate.
By all means.
So that's Dex stat, which is 8 right now, plus weapon skill, which is 10, plus 26.
26?
Mm-hmm.
Meets does not beat. Remick does not strike you. This time. He's going to take a second attack against you, Ingrid. As you move out of his way, and he says, again? And he's going to make a second attack. Go ahead and give me, also, with the expenditure of stamina, to dodge again if you so choose.
She will. He's not letting him get into her head again. 27.
37.
That's 10 over.
There's going to be a...
I'm coming, Nyoka.
It's complex.
Oh, is it not deadly? I thought 10 over was deadly.
Oh, actually, we also need to apply... it doesn't matter. But for this, I am going to, right off the bat with the critical, because I've been forgetting to do this. Ingrid, you're going to take 5 damage right off rip, just directly to your body.
Okay, so that's... I'm now down to 49 health.
You have a ruptured spleen. Tear in your spleen begins bleeding profusely, making you woozy. Make a stun save every 5 rounds. The wound induces bleeding. You're going to lose, I want to say 5... Yeah, Oh, I'm sorry, 2 points of damage every turn until the bleeding is stopped.
How many again? Sorry.
2 points. Oh. Okay. This is to your torso. I need you to make a stun save for me real quick, Ingrid.
Okay, how do I do that again?
Just roll a single d10. If it's under your stun, then you're not stunned.
Where's my stun? There it is, 10. 1.
Perfect. So now we'll deal with some damage.
My stopping power for reference is 29? 29. And it's on the torso.
Excellent.
Hey, that heavy armor is coming into handy, and thank God it wasn't a headshot. Because I still don't have a helmet. We gotta fix that.
No weapon damage done to you, Ingrid. You are good. Your armor, the new armor, holds up.
So the only that doesn't degrade my SP, does it? Per hit? It does?
Technically, no.
Interesting. Good to know. So the only damage that I took was from the critical itself.
Correct.
Okay.
His final attack is adorable. You've made yourself sturdy. So we turn to Calamus. May roll a dodge, reposition, or a block.
Gonna try and block with the shield.
Understood.
$29.
29. The shield raises up just in time, Calamus. It's a heavy groove that forms. You can almost feel it as you raise your arm. The front of it is going to be heavily scarred, but Renwick does not pierce through the shield. Looks to all of you. There's a flicker. You found useful allies. And that is Renwick's turn. That brings you Ingrid.
Isn't Calamus before me?
Apologies, yeah, I don't know where Calamus went on my turn order. Let's get you out of there, buddy. Oh wait, Calamus is right there. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Can I? Is an action. To get my shield between Aurelia and Renwick. And scoop her up and leave the shield in Renwick's arms instead. A little bait and switch.
It's not, as a note, it's not, Aurelia's not in Renwick's arms. She pulled herself closer to try to focus his attention.
Then, keeping that in mind, let me restructure here. Calamus is going to drop their shield, scoop up Aurelia. Time to go, darling. Spend 3 points of stamina and take her through the portal.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let me ask you this. Ingrid, do you look like you're gonna leave?
Please.
Do you know what the problem is right now? Nyoka's in my mind.
That's crazy. You can't help him if you're dead.
Nyoka's words are in my mind right now that we need to finish this.
Without everyone?
At least getting everybody safe first. She's not going to leave until she sees... So Calamus, you're completely gone. There's nobody else here. It's just Ingrid now. She's going to...
Nope. Hold on. The reason I asked you is because that affects Aurelia's resistance. Calamus, you're attempting to scoop Aurelia up. She ordered you both to run. You scooping her up, the quick exchange of words in the 3 seconds. She says, I haven't lived this long. By running from the fights. I can hold my own, now go.
Gonna try and attempt to force her into his arms, like, and drag her if she's not gonna come willingly.
Fair enough. Cersei? Need you with Aurelia's sheet.
Athletics and body, you said?
I'm gonna call this... This is, in a sense, gonna be a grapple. So I need... your reflex stat plus your brawling. And your D10. For Cersei, I need you to roll me a dodge or a reposition.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a fumble.
My heart is hurting right now.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Well, it's a fumble.
I fumbled.
Oh, I got a 24.
So what's the result of your roll, Cersei? You rolled a 1, continue rolling and subtract that next number.
8, so 13 minus 8.
Yeah. Calamus, you scoop her up. She pulls away, but you can tell the spell is taking a lot of her. What's her stamina sitting at, Cersei?
20, which... Actually, just kidding. 20 minus 3, 17.
Yep. Scoop her up, Calamus.
Run. Yeah, use that 3 stamina. Get through the portal.
Calamus, I'm going to remove you from this combat. Along with Aurelia. Relg, Cersei, you see Calamus scooping up Aurelia, who doesn't look pleased, and she's kind of just holding her hand out toward the portal, maintaining concentration, but kind of gripping Calamus at the back of his neck, reaching out. You can Calamus. It's painful. It's a stern. It's like when you pick up the scruff. There's no scruff for you, and she's just gripping. You can tell she's not like wailing or like flailing or anything like that, but she's very displeased. Quick 3 seconds. Can communicate if you so choose.
Where? Good.
Shake his head.
That brings us to Ingrid.
Seeing Calamus grab Aurelia and get out through the portal, there's a wash of relief over her. in that moment, knowing that at least everyone that she cared about was able to get away. And she's going to look to Renwick in that moment, that steely grin, or that steely gaze on him. She's going to say, "I may be no one important, but you're just a monster." And she's going to cast Igni at him as powerful as she can, which is 7 7 stamina, so 7 crap, what's the word I'm looking for?
Big stamina.
Vigor. Yeah.
As a reminder, you can dump more into this. It just would cause harm to your body.
Well, that then if I need to take a devil's bargain for to be able to make a run for the portal after doing this action, will I need to?
You wouldn't be able to run. The running is a full round. You can move up to your movement speed. What is your speed?
4. Oh, 4 takes me through. Okay, yeah,
What
no,
would
that's
take you
fine.
through?
Remind me, because I don't think I fully grasped what it meant, what overexertion.
Overexertion is going to cause incredible harm to your body. You can dump more than your vigor threshold. For every point beyond your vigor threshold, you're going to take some fire damage. And I believe it would be 5 points, if I'm not mistaken, with Igni.
Got you. I've learned my lesson right now. If he manages for some reason to chase us through the portal before Aurelia is able to close it, then there's no... If I take damage, I'm hurting the party.
Well, so as to have all cards on the table. I've deleted the tokens, deleted them off the turnover. I have the turnover still written down. Aurelia goes last. Or rather, second to last in this. It would go you, and then the creature, and then Aurelia to close the portal, hopefully. And then Renwick at the very top of the round.
Fuck it. You know how emotions are high. Nyoka's in my head. I want to dish out as much damage as I can. I want to make him remember me. Yeah, 3 points extra, making it a solid 10 vigor being pushed into this. So it's 3 over, minus 15 health. 49 minus 15 is 34. And rolling my spell casting. Let me see. Because my sword gets gives me that +2 to the DC. That's 7 spellcasting innately. 7. Explodes. 34.
Meats does not beat as he sidesteps your stream of fire, Ingrid. You feel flames lick up your arm. He says, "Stronger friends, still a weak bear." So your turn,
And
Ingrid.
she's just... Yeah, she's gonna move through the portal. Huh?
Nothing.
Move through the portal.
Probably in like a... As she gets to the portal, like a tuck roll into it.
From this combat, Ingrid. Ingrid bursts forth from the portal. Aurelia looks with her last turn in this initiative order. She will drop standing portal. Five of you went in. 6 of you came out. Elodie is in your arms, Cersei. All of your friends have emerged alive from a fight with Renwick. This is where we'll close tonight's session. Ways of Old. Apologies, everyone, that went far over, but it felt a little bit strange to just cut it off at the so close to the end there. Well done, everyone. Let's go through. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Let's jump into announcements, or rather, where people can find you. Let's start with Calamus.
Hello. My name's Avery. You can find me everywhere on the socials at Golden Gwydion. And this evening, I have been the bravest bard, Calamus Acris.
I think that is an apt description. Absolutely. Thank you for playing. I appreciate you. Cersei Aveline.
Hi. Hello. Hi. What is there even to say besides fuck you, Renwick? You idiot. What?
Where can we find you?
Druid by night on all the things, including Twitch, where I stream. And I also play in other things on Rolling Nomads, like Transylvania Beckons and soon Berlin Bloodlines. And I'm the social media director, so all the social medias, that's me. And I have been the most supreme sorceress, next to Aurelia. Cersei Aveline.
Excellent. I've never felt such animosity before in my life before this session. Let's jump into the Azure Butterfly.
Hi, I'm Azure. I'm also on fire again. Also known as Rachel. I'm the creative director here at the Rolling Nomads. I'm on Transylvania Beckons, soon to be Berlin Bloodlines as well. I have my storytelling studio here on Thursdays. You can also find me at the azurebutterfly.ttv and _Azure Butterfly on all the social medias. And tonight I have been the Fire Bear Witcher, Ingrid of Sintra.
Perfect.
Who's
absolutely perfect.
Dealing with trauma.
Yeah, you'll have that. And then last but certainly not least, Rel Gwithin.
Hello. Tonight I have been everyone's favorite criminal, Relg, who made it through the portal before having to make the stun save, and so I just want to put that as a check mark. And while we are all fuck you Renwick, personally I am as I was on social medias, because I think I'm funny, and you can find me here on Witcher Ways of Old and Transylvania Beckons, and soon to be Adelaide Nagaraja on Berlin Bloodlines. And we made it. Elodie has been saved.
Mission
yeah.
complete.
You did it.
The best
Question mark.
The best fucking crack team of heistmen I've ever seen. Outstanding. We of course have been the Rolling Nomads. You can find us right here on twitch.tv/Rolling Nomads for all of our actual plays and such. These episodes go up 4 days after the Twitch air date on YouTube. So this episode will be up on Friday. So yeah, head over to our YouTube, youtube.com/Rolling Nomads if you couldn't stick around, or if you just want to catch up. If you like what you saw, all that good stuff, that really helps us out over there. You can find all of our announcements, our late starts, our cancellations, our YouTube upload announcements, all that good stuff over on our Twitter at _Rolling Nomads and our Blue Sky at Rolling Nomads. And we have a TikTok where we'll find key moments. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of clips from this episode. A lot of things were done, and a lot of damage was dealt, and a lot of cool stuff happened. So if you want to relive some of the highlights and such, maybe find some things you didn't know you were into, head over to our TikTok at _Rolling Nomads, and that's where you'll find all those things. That is us in a handbasket. So we're gonna get out of your hair, and we're gonna let
Wait. We have an announcement.
Also, who are you?
And who are you?
I'm Gilbert Ramos. I found everywhere at Ramos the Nomad, everywhere that's TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. I don't do a whole lot besides be the media director on Rolling Nomads. As well, joining us next week, as if there wasn't enough excitement going on already, we're going to have a fun guest. V is for Vampire from Queen's Court Gaming. He's going to be joining us as a special guest. We're very excited, and we hope you hang out, and see you guys next Monday for all that good stuff. Very excited to have V on. Thank you. I almost forgot. So yeah, that'll get thrown onto Twitter as well, so check us out over there. But that is now us in a handbasket. Our handbasket is full, so we're going to dip out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for playing. We'll see you guys next Monday, same time, same place, same heroes. We'll see you then.